Hello, my name is Freddy Borot. I'm a student of Ivy Tech Community College, and I'm actually part of the supply chain and logistic program. And this right here is an example of what a warehouse looks like. I'm going to use this to explain this inventory management system that I believe it works really good. Okay, as you can see right here, the warehouse is going to be divided by different sections, including the receiving, storage, office, and shipping sections. Okay, let's put it this way. Let's say that this little car right here is a truck full of items, different type of items. The truck is going to stop in the loading dock, the receiving loading dock, and the receiving personnel, which are these two little guys right here. They're going to double check that the gear is correct. They're going to check the quantities, they're going to check the documentation, all the approval required by the company, and all of those things that are required for the receiving process. After they receive for the gear, they're gonna take copies of the documentation and bring it to the office right here. They do this so that way the office personnel can update all the spreadsheets or locator decks or documentation that they have, and they're going to assign a location to those items. In the meanwhile, these items are going to stay in the receiving area. This is a really good way to locate those items before they get a location assigned to, and it's good, it works. Okay, so after a location assigned to it, let's say that this little guy right here is a forklift. The forklift is gonna come to the receiving area. They're gonna pick the items and they're gonna take them to a location. They're gonna put it in the location. So let's put it this way. Okay, every single shelf has 3 levels: the lower level, the middle level, and the upper level. In some places they call it the A, B, and C. The lower level is the A, the middle level is the B, and the upper level is a C. And each shelf is gonna have a specific number assigned to it. Okay, that makes it easier to locate. So let's say that this is shelf 1, and the item is in the upper level, which is C. Let's say that. So if I tell you, oh, grab this item that is in shelf 1C, you can go to shelf 1 and go to the upper level and grab the specific item based on the NSN, which is the national stock number or serial number or part number or whatever they use to track those items. Okay, so to continue, after the item is put in a location and they update the records, the item is good to stay there depending on the company. Okay, so when the item is ready to leave the warehouse, the person that is in charge of the receiving of the shipping, the person that is in charge of the shipping area, they're gonna be responsible to do the picking. They're gonna go to the locations. They're gonna pick the gear and they're gonna move it to the shipping area. It's just the same idea as the receiving area. The shipping area is just a way to keep the items that are ready to leave the warehouse. After you put them there, they're easy to locate. And some places they do it the same day. Yeah, some places do it the day before of the day before of the item leaving the warehouse. But some places they do it on the same day. It depends on the company. So after the trucks arrives to the shipping loading dock, and they do the required inventory, and they check that the items are the correct ones, they're good to go. The documentation is going to be taken to the office. They're going to update their locator deck or their WMS or whatever system they use. Is, like I'm saying, it's depending on the company. but it's really important that the office is keeping track of what's going on in the warehouse. Everything that happens physically in the warehouse, every item that is moved, it has to be updated in the office, because that's going to be the best way to keep track of those items, and that's what makes this inventory system works. After they check everything, then they fill all the documentation required and all of that good things, then the item is good to leave the warehouse. This system is super efficient. It doesn't take that much effort. It's easy. It makes it easier to find items after they're in a location, and it works. It works really good. This I have never done something exactly like this one, but I have seen similar things in different companies, and they were super good. Well, that was all for all. That was all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.